I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing tonight up here on NY Yankee Mania? My name is George from Swinging for the Fences. We got game one of the 3-game set versus the Pirates. Yankees coming off a win in game two of the doubleheader versus the Dodgers. They took 1 out of 3 versus that series. They didn't play a lot of great baseball, but let's see if we can put that behind us and get things going in Pittsburgh. I hope everyone's having a good night. Good one. We got Braxton Ashcraft, the righty for Pittsburgh, versus the lefty for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers. I'll give them some stats. I'll give some numbers, of course, lineups as soon as we see more people start popping up in the chat. But yeah, first pitch. What time we got now? It is 7:06. So I think first pitch is supposed to come in due time. But yeah, I hope everyone's having just a great night. Watch some baseball, baby. Let's get it going. The Yankees looking to make it 2 in a row. 2 in a row. I'm interested to see how Weathers pitches tonight. I feel like Ryan Weathers, he's been on an ice cold streak. He hasn't been great. He's shown signs of being a quality starting pitcher in the league, but then he does stuff that you just can't believe. Ryan Weathers, he's very hit or miss, and I really think he's a great bullpen guy, and I think with Clark Schmidt coming back in due time, that Ryan Weathers would be a great fit to the bullpen. He is only 26. I thought Ryan Weathers was a lot older than 26, honestly, but yeah, about to get going here on NY Yankee Mania. What's up, Joseph? We got Joseph in the chat. How are we doing today, Joseph? Joseph Salvatore. Let's see who we got in the comments before we even went live. We got Rykia channel 9317. I'm afraid of the Red Sox. Yeah. Red Sox are fierce. What's up, Cruise Control? How are we today? Hope everyone's having just a fine night. As I got the lineups up, we're just about ready to go here in the Bronx, baby. So like I said, Ryan Weathers will be on the mound tonight for the Yankees. So far this year, he is 3-7, a 5.15 ERA with 110 strikeouts. Let's look at the Pirates lineup that will be facing Weathers tonight. Leading things off at third base is Nick Gonzalez. Batting second at second base is Brandon Lau. Batting third out in left field, Brian Reynolds. Out in right field today is Valdez. Batting fifth at first base, Ryan O'Hearn. The DH today is Marcelo Zuna. Batting seventh is Jared Trolio at shortstop. Batting eighth, doing the catching today, is Henry Davis. And rounding things out in the ninth spot is Cook. And he is out in center field today. As Weathers toes the slab. Gave you his numbers. I didn't mention though, and that's all in 97 and 2/3 innings. Nick Gonzalez getting ready. The right-handed hitter hits lefties pretty well. Southpaw Weathers gets ready. Fires in the first pitch. Gonzalez rifles that one into right field, taking him back near the track at the wall. It is a leaping catch by Jason Dominguez on the first pitch. He robs Gonzalez of a home run. What a way to start the ball game. Home run robbery for Jason Dominguez. And just like that, guys, we got some excitement. John the Beagle Dad, what's up? More bear sightings. Wow. Caswell, what's up? Everyone tuning in, you just missed Jason Dominguez, rob Nick Gonzalez of a first pitch home run. So now we're in the top of the first, one out in the inning for Brandon Lau. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch to Lau is inside. 1-1. Let's try to get a good start out of Ryan Weathers today. The 1-1 from the 26-year-old is in there. 2-1. Lau coming in from Tampa. He's had a really good year. 248, 21 long balls, 65 ribbies, an OPS at 802. The 2-1 pitch from Weathers, cut on a miss. Count even at 2. Weathers looking for his first strikeout of the day. We know Brandon Lau very well from his time with the Tampa Bay Rays. Doing it pretty good in Pittsburgh. The 2-2. Lau hits one over into right field. Dominguez has it as he comes down to one knee to make the catch. Awkward grab, but nonetheless, a line out to retire Lau. 2 outs in the inning. How are we doing today, Mario? Good to see you. So that's going to bring up the 3-hole hitter, Ryan Reynolds, who's out in left field. Ryan Reynolds, one of the most underrated players. I'm calling him Ryan Reynolds like the actor. This is Brian Reynolds, though. And yes, don't forget to like, subscribe. Brian Reynolds this year, 282, 14 homers, 59 ribbies, 873 OPS. And Joe will be back here 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Tune in for that as Weathers throws a changeup low, 2-0 on Reynolds. The 2-0 from Weathers. Reynolds chops it over to third, charging his Caballero. On the run, throws not in time. It's an infield single for Brian Reynolds, and that keeps the inning alive. A high chop. Cabby really had no chance on that play. Reynolds was grinding down the line. Tough play. And Reynolds is safe. Joe Backside, what's up? Evan, good to see you. As Esmerlin Valdez is up. Wow, look at these numbers. 305 average, 12 homers, 32 ribbies, a 1.106 OPS. This guy's been crushing it. As he takes a big swing at a changeup in the dirt, 0-2 on him. We got to look deeper into his numbers. 12 homers through 31 games. Oh my gosh. 12 homers through 31 games for Valdez. We got to learn this guy's name. He's only 22. The 0-2 from Weathers in the dirt. Good block. Yeah. He's slugging 733. Esmerlin Valdez. We got to watch this guy. I know he plays for a low market team, but he's got some good numbers. Appreciate the love in the comments. Reynolds off of first, a 1-2 count on Valdez, Pittsburgh's cleanup hitter. Weathers offers outside, count even at 2 now. Two from Weathers downstairs, 3-2. Well, after a quick 2 outs for Weathers, an infield single, and now a long at bat to Valdez. Pittsburgh looking to keep this inning going. Weather's looking to shut it down. Here's the payoff pitch. Valdez grounds one over to third. It's a foul ball. Lives to see another day. So Caswell says Weather's going to have a good outing. I hope so. Pittsburgh in their black uniforms. Yankees, of course, in their home pinstripes. C gets set. We're seeing another payoff pitch. Kicks, deals. Swung and a miss. Got him. Nasty slider to set down Valdez, and he leaves Reynolds stranded at first. Inning highlighted by Jason Dominguez's home run robbery. Pirates go down quietly as we move to the bottom of the first inning. Yankees taking their swing at it. All right, well, solid inning. No complaints. I love to see the Martian flash the leather a little bit. Love to see it. Weather's looked good. The biggest takeaway is Esmeralyn Valdez we got to learn about. Kid's a stud. 6'2", 235, big boy. But 12 homers through 31 games is absolutely absurd. Hopefully, yeah, 100% Caswell. Ashcraft, though, has had a pretty solid year. They're honestly building a really good rotation in Pittsburgh. Brandon Ashcraft, the 26-year-old big guy, 6'5", 218. He's 9-3 on the year, a 3.49 ERA in 113 innings of work, 128 strikeouts. Throws a four-seam, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and a splitter. Now let's look at the lineup that's going to face him. Leading things off for the Yankees in center field, Trent Grisham. Batting second, the DH today is Ben Rice. Batting third at first base is Paul Goldschmidt. Batting cleanup in left field, Cody Bellinger. Batting fifth, fresh off a big homer last night, is Jazz Chisholm. He's at second base. Batting sixth in right field, Jason Dominguez. Batting seventh at the hot corner, Ryan McMahon. Batting eighth behind the plate today, Austin Wells. Rounding things out at the 9 spot at shortstop today, Jose Caballero. First pitch from Ashcraft to Grisham is fouled off, 0-1. Grisham went deep in game 1 of the doubleheader yesterday. Makes for 230, 11 homers, 41 ribbies, 751 OPS with that nice defense out in center. So he takes a ball high, 1-1 on the Yankee leadoff hitter. Nathaniel, what's up? As Grisham grounds one over to second. No trouble there. As Lau makes the play, 1 up, 1 down. It's Ben Rice digging in. First pitch to Ben outside. Henry Davis, the Pirates catcher, will challenge that, though. Let's see what the call is. And it's a ball. Confirmed. So Pittsburgh loses one of their challenges in the first inning. 1.3 inches outside. Ben Rice coming off a pretty good day yesterday in both games combined. He swings at a pitch about 2 inches above the zone, hits it a mile high. Lucky for him, it's going to go right behind home plate, foul. 1-1. His eyes got a little too big with that fastball. 281 on the year, 29 homers, 69 RBIs, a 967 OPS. He has been phenomenal this year. See how Ashcraft attacks him. The 1-1 to the Yankees DH. Nasty curveball. Caught Rice out in front, 1-2. Good spin on that curveball. Really had Rice fooled. throws that curveball 26% of the time, one of his go-tos. So he throws it again. This time it's in the dirt, and Rice lays off, 2-2. Throws that curveball only second to his four-seamer, which he throws 32% of the time. As Paul Goldschmidt waits on deck, batting third at first base today. Rice grounds one off. Good battle. He's seen 3 straight curveballs, 2-2 still. The 2-2. Rice fouls it off again. We'll see another one. 95-mile-per-hour fastball outside. Last 11 games, 381, 5 homers, 21 ribbies, OPS over 1,200. Ashcraft goes back to the curveball. He misses high. So it's now a full count on Rice. Good battle between Ashcraft and Rice. Here's the payoff pitch. Rice gets rung up for strike 3, but he is going to challenge that. From my view, it looked 50-50. Rice was already walking towards first base. Let's see. ABS says it is ball 4. A correct challenge by Ben Rice as he works a walk and wins that impressive battle. Well, Ashcraft tried to dot up that curveball. Ben knew right away, though. He's aboard first with 1 out for Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt, very hot and cold this season. Picked up a base knock last night as he grounds the first pitch over to third. It's off Gonzalez's glove, and it trickles into center field. Rice is on his horse going for second. And Reynolds will spike it into the ground. Rice takes off for home. He's in there safely. A circus on the defensive side for the Pittsburgh Pirates leads to our first run of a game. Goldschmidt hit maybe a sure double play ball to the third baseman Nick Gonzalez. It went off his glove into center field. Rice was able to get to third on the play, but then Brian Reynolds, he threw it directly into the ground. A horrific throw led Rice to score. Good heads-up baseball on Rice to get to third. But then just whatever the hell Reynolds was doing out in left field allowed Rice to score. That's going to bring up Cody Bellinger with a man aboard second. 1 out. His belly fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Oh, 1 to Bellinger is low. Count even at 1 on the Yankees left fielder. 255, 11 long balls, 52 ribbies, 763 OPS. The 1-1 fouled off. 1-2. So I think 2 errors come on that play as Gonzalez couldn't gobble it up. And then just whatever Reynolds was doing. Bellinger takes a swing at 1 and sends it into right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. They will put up the stop sign to Goldschmidt at third. Runners at the corners with still only 1 out. Yankee bats have been awake this inning. Well, Ashcraft went to that curveball. Bellinger was a little out in front of it, but was able to keep his hands steady and lace it into right field. So now Jazz Chisholm Jr., the 5-hole hitter, is up. Jazz 224, 14 homers, 38 ribbies, 705 OPS. Went deep yesterday, a big go-ahead homer to the opposite field. First pitch to Jazz. Jazz fouls it off straight back. Has not been an ideal year for Jazz Chisholm. He even said it last night in his postgame. I've sucked all year. Maybe he's looking to turn things around, and that homer, definitely a good sign of what's possibly to come. He's in an 0-1 count. Bellinger off of first. He's got Goldschmidt 90 feet away at third. Already won this inning. Pitch inside. 1-1. The 1-1 to Jazz. Jazz, it's a high fly ball. No doubt about it. Going, gone. A 3-run home run for Jazz Chisholm Jr. He is now homered in back-to-back games, 15 on the year for the Yankees second baseman. It is now a 4-0 game. Keep doing it, Jazz. Get back into that funk, man. That's huge for him and this team. Now Jason Dominguez is in. Dominguez hits one high in the air into center field, taking Cook back. He's got it. Dominguez really gave that one a rip. But it's the second out. I think this is what we needed, Mario. This is just what they needed. A no-doubter for Jazz. 3 homers in his last 7. Ryan McMahon's up. He's batting 7th. First pitch in there at the top of the zone. 0-1. Yeah, we did have a little league moment, Sean, out in left field. But Jazz having a little big league moment. The 0-1 to McMahon downstairs. 1-1. The 1-1 to McMahon. Caught on a missed. 1-2 now. McMahon 216, 9 homers, 26 RBIs, 662 OPS. Ashcraft already 23 deep into this inning. The 1-2 to McMahon. Cut on and miss. Strike 3. Third out of the inning, but not before the Yankees tack on 4. 3 coming off the bat of Jazz Chisholm Jr. as he found the stands in right field. Ball coming back into the hands of Ryan Weathers. The Yankees looking to go 2 in a row. Let's go, baby. That's what we're talking about right there. That's what we're talking about, guys. Yeah, hopefully Kaz could work them like the Dodgers worked Schlittler yesterday. Yeah, like Joe said, extra likes, baby. Like, subscribe. If you're new here, welcome in. What's up, Jason? Good to see you. As Weathers back on the hill, Ryan O'Hearn leading off. First pitch to him in there, strike 1. O'Hearn, good year, 278, 16 homers, 64 ribbies, 815 OPS. Was with the Baltimore Orioles last season. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there. 1-2 now. Dotted slider by Weathers. One, two. O'Hearn grounds one past second base. It's a base hit into right field. A leadoff single for the Pirates. Good two-strike hitting. As Marcell Ozuna digging up. Rough year for Ozuna. 206, 8 long balls, 28 ribbies, a 621 OPS. Still, though, ever dangerous versus left-handed pitching. His prime coming out from the Braves. Getting up there in age, though, I believe. First pitch to Ozuna is in there. Good career, though, for Ozuna. Yeah, he's 35. Last year, hit 21 homers. The year before that, he slugged 29. The 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1 to Ozuna. Ozuna wraps one into left field. It's going to drop down. It's going to roll into the corner. Bellinger scoops it up. O'Hearn over to third. And Ozuna's in at second with a double. Pirates have something brewing. Second and third. Nobody out in the inning. I just love his swing, man. It's just so... It's so, I don't even know how to describe it. Just so springy, I guess. It's very fluid. Always in motion, Marcell Ozuna. As Jared Trolio is in. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Good situation for him. First pitch. He hits a high fly ball. That's just what the Pirates needed. This time, though, it's taking Grisham back, and it is in front of Grisham. It bounces over the fence. It's a ground rule double, and that's going to bring home 2. What looked like would be a fly out to deep center field just kept carrying, almost cleared the fence, and one hops the wall, though. That cuts the Yankee lead in half, 4-2. And just like that, we got a ball game. As now former first overall pick Henry Davis is up. As the catcher today, Davis hits one right at Cabby. Throw over to second. Back with the dive is Trolio. It was a line drive at the Yankee shortstop. He grabbed it. They almost doubled up Trolio at second, but he's back safely. So now it's over to the 9-hole hitter out in center field today, Billy Cook. Limited at, he's got 57 games, a 231 average, 0 homers, 2 ribbies, 531 OPS. Not an ideal year. What's up, Corky? 4-2 Yankee lead. Cook shows bunt, pulls it back. It's inside. Pulled it back in time, ball 1. We'll see if he shows bunts again. The Yankees will challenge that, though, and it turns out it's a strike. Good challenge by Austin Wells. 0-1. Oh, 1 to Cook. Downstairs, 1-1. Trolio off of second. He's in scoring position. Pirates bats have been awake today as Weathers steps off and he glances at the runner. who has taken a big lead off of second. Base hit probably scores him. Pirates bullpen could not tell you, unfortunately, Caswell. Or go with 50-50. The 1-1 in there, called strike. 1-2 now on Cook. Weathers has him 1-2. This is going to be his 29th pitch of the day. 1 out, runner aboard second. 4-2 Yankee lead. Cook fouls it off. The fight continues. The 1-2. Outside. 2-2. I think the broadcast is picking up that the Pirates, they know the signs. You see Trolio putting his hands on his head and changing his, I guess, gestures every pitch. And I think Weathers giving him looks. So I think they know the signs, the Pirates. Here's the 2-2 to Cook. Inside, 3-2. It's going to be an interesting development to keep an eye on. I mean, if the team knows the signs, because I think Trolio on second is getting a view of Wells behind the plate and what he's putting down. 3-2. Fouled off. But I thought they used PitchCom. I thought this is all electronic. How could you know the signs? Pirates, wow, they're second in runs per game. They're first in average, sixth in homers, third in slugging. Wow. Another payoff pitch to Cook. Cook hits a sky-high pop-up into center field. Chisholm calling for it, getting under it. He's got it for the second out. Nick Gonzalez will come back up. 0 for 1. He got robbed at the wall by Jason Dominguez. A nice leaping grab on the first pitch of the game. Really strong against left-handed pitching. Strolio puts his hands on his heads again. Let's see what happens. It's outside. So I'm guessing this means off speed. And wow, lowest bullpen ERA, Caswell says. Nick Gonzalez is third in the NL in hitting. Okay, we got a whole discussion now. The Yankees know Jazz, Goldschmidt, and Weathers are all at the mound having a little meeting. And Wells is there too. They all know that the Pirates are aware of the signs. And I guess they've been guessing right that this is becoming an issue. Let's see what happens. I mean, the little meeting ends, and every time he's gone like this, Trolio, it's an off-speed pitch. We'll see if he keeps getting it right. Well, he didn't put his hands on his head that time, and it was a slider, so they might have fooled his plan, the Yankees. 1-1 on Gonzalez. Put his hands on his head, though. The 1-1. It's a fastball. He's guessing wrong, I think. The pitch was called low, though. 2-1. His Weather steps off. The 2-1. Gonzalez grounds one sharply foul down the third baseline. 2-2 now. Weathers looking to get out of this inning, only giving up 2. He's 37 pitches deep into this one, though. Had a smooth first inning, but this second inning is giving him a little bit of trouble. The 2-2. Gonzalez grounds one up the middle, base hit. It's going to sneak through into center field. Trolio's going to score with ease. We have a 1-run game now. RBI single for Nick Gonzalez. Oof. 100%, Evan. Like, the Pirates are a good team. The NL just sucks. Or no, I got it wrong. The NL is good. The AL sucks. The Pirates would be a top team in the AL. Oh, man. Weathers just hung that curveball right there. Gonzalez smoked it up the middle. 1-run game. Brandon Lau back up. First pitch to him. It's outside, ball 1. He lined out to Dominguez in the first. Weathers about to fire his 40th pitch of the game. The 1-0. Downstairs. 1-1. I was thinking that, Caswell. I was thinking that. What's up, Mighty? Good to see you. Yeah, Weathers not looking too sharp. Yankees tacked on 4 in the first. Jazz with a 3-run shot. Weather's not doing them any help, though. The 2-0. Lau. High fly ball. It will tail into the seats, foul. I don't know. That ball was hit on the screws, though, Caswell. It's a hard play to get into those hypotheticals about. How are we today, Charles? What's up? The 2-1. Cut on and miss. Nice slider. 2-2, I should say now. I'm Brandon Lau. The 2-2. Cut on a miss. Got him. A big strikeout for Weathers, but not before he gives up 3. A 1-run ball game as we move to the bottom of the second inning. Yankees looking to get some more run support on the board. So after the Yankees put up 4 runs, which sounded like going into tonight would have been a lot to ask for with the way they've played in that last series against the Dodgers. And then Weathers has to go give up 3 runs to the Pirates. Rough times. Just not what you want your starter to do. Now it's only a 1-run game against a pretty dangerous team this year. Don't sleep on the Pirates, guys. And that Charles is here. We're announced that tomorrow, the history of the Yankees will be back with Sean and Charles at 5 tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you're checking that out. I agree, Charles. I think definitely. I mean, when Clark Schmidt comes back, which I don't know when that'll be, hopefully in due time, but when he's back, I think Weathers is a bullpen guy. When Fried's back, I think Weathers will lose starts. September Clark Schmidt. Wow. I didn't know that. Yeah, me neither. I think he'd be fine as a bullpen pitcher. He throws gas. Back here, bottom of the second. Austin Wells digging in. He takes strike one. Wells down to 152 on the average. 6 homers, 13 ribbies, 501 OPS. Yeah, I think he did get distracted, Caswell. Ashcraft looking for a cleaner inning as well as grounds one over to first. Nice play on the hop. Over to first. O'Hearn records the out unassisted. Went out in the inning. Jose Caballero, the 9-hole hitter, out at shortstop today. First pitch to him is in there, strike one. Cabby, 244, 10 homers, 35 homers, 630, 683. He's definitely been cold of late. Really working to clean up that righty's batter's box as he finally gets it to his liking. In an 0-1 hole, here's the pitch from Ashcraft. Caballero grounds one. It's a base hit out into right field. Cabby's aboard with only one out. Good speed on the base paths now. Good to see Cabby get a hit. Trent Grisham's back up. First pitch to the Yankee leadoff hitter is fouled off, strike one. Pickoff move over, back safely standing. Is Jose Caballero. The 0-1 to Grisham is outside. 1-1. Thank you, Cruz. Appreciate that. 1-1 to Grisham. Upstairs, 2-1. 4 in the first for the Yankee offense. And 3 in the second for the Pirates, making this a 4-3 score, a 1-run game. Yankees looking for some insurance runs. They got the speed to do it at first with Caballero. Grisham looking to keep the line moving. He's at a hitter's count 2-1. Here's the pitch from Ashcraft. It is called strike at the knees. 2-2 now on Grisham. As he calls time, I prefer Cabby at the top of the order. Yeah, but the problem is he doesn't get on that much, and he's been ice cold. He's the perfect 9-hole hitter because the what you just said about him, how he could create runs and stuff as the 2-2 to Grisham is fouled off. The way you talked about Cabby and how he could create runs for the big hitters. The 9-hole hitter is perfect for that. The 9 spot's perfect because he just got on, Mighty, batting 9th. Now the top of the order is up with him at first. You got Grisham, Rice, and Bellinger with him on base. I'd rather that than him come on and then have guys like McMahon or Wells come up behind him. I want him at the bottom of the lineup because I want the best hitters behind him. So if he does get on, His good speed is on the bases, and the Yankees' best hitters are at bat to drive him in. That's how I see it. Two to Grisham. Grisham loops one into center field. Cook getting under it. He's got it for the second out. I think the batting order still matters. You know, you put Grisham at the top of the lineup, he's getting the most at bats. Ben Rice digging in. He walked a great battle, a long at bat against Ashcraft. He's got a runner aboard second with 2 outs. Yankees up by 1. Rice looking to add to that lead. He's had a superstar year so far. First pitch in there. Strike 1. Oh, 1 to Rice. Downstairs 1-1. The score is 4-3 Yankee lead. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, it was Caswell. It was fun to see. The 1-1 to Rice. Rice grounds one over to first. O'Hearn has it. He takes it to the bag himself for the out. Yankees get a hit but can't do anything with it. Score remains 4-3. They lead as we move to the top of the third inning. Pirates coming up to bat. Gotta hold him here. Can't give them any opportunity to tie it or even take the lead. Hopefully, Sean. Yeah, I agree, Mighty. That's a good point. I think 9's the perfect spot for him, though. It's funny, Mighty. As we're back, 3-4-5 due up for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds up. He takes a big swing at a pitch low. Strike 1. Reynolds infield single back in the first. He's 1 for 1. Pirates trail by 1 here in the top of the third inning. 0-1. Downstairs, 1-1 on Reynolds. One from Weathers. Outside, did he go around? No, he did not. 2-1 now on Reynolds. The 2-1 from Weathers just outside, 3-1 now. Three one outside. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to Brian Reynolds. As Esmeralyn Valdez is up. 0 for 1. He struck out in the first. Pickoff move back safely as Reynolds. 7 stolen bases on the year for the Pirates left fielder. Vanderbilt alumni Brian Reynolds, former All-Star. As Weathers fires in strike 1 on Valdez. Way outside. 1-1. The 1-1 to Valdez. Big swing at the sweeper. Comes up empty. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Valdez fouls it off. We're due another 1-2. As Weathers is now at 52 pitches and 2+. One, two from Weathers. Outside 2-2 now. The 2-2. Valdez fouls it back again. Good battle. Weathers gets set. Runner aboard first. Nobody out here in the top of the third. The 2-2. Valdez. High fly ball into right field. Dominguez turns his back. Going, gone. Valdez finds the seats. It's a 2-run go-ahead shot. The Pirates now lead 5-4. Valdez, 13 homers in 32 games. He's on fire. 431, a bomb the opposite field. This kid's incredible. Ryan Weathers, man. The Yankees just blew another lead. Served him up a curveball, and Valdez did not miss it. Ryan O'Hearn up. He's 1 for 1. First pitch to him is fouled off. Not the start you're expecting to see from Ryan Weathers. I shouldn't say expecting. Hoping to see. It's been awful all year, and this continues. Oh, 1 to O'Hearn. Big swing at the slider. Comes up empty. 0-2. He gets O'Hearn to go down on 3 pitches, first out. Trying to come back to something after that homer. Ozuna back up. 1-for-1. First pitch to him is downstairs. Yeah, Valdez really hit that ball on the screws the opposite way. Not a pretty start for Weathers at all, as he's about to throw his 60th pitch. Look. The 1-1 to Ozuna. Ozuna chops one over to short. Caballero has it. Throw over to first in plenty of time. 2 outs now. Jared Trolio at the dish. He's 1-for-1. A 2-run ground rule double back in the second. I don't think so, Caswell. First pitch to Trolio. Outside ball 1. The 1-0. Called strike. 1-1. I was thinking that, Mighty, but so far, no cigar. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 from Weathers. Downstairs, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside. Full count now on Trolio. Could be, Mighty. An ugly outing so far for Ryan Weathers. The payoff pitch to Trolio. Trolio grounds one over to short. Caballero takes it. Throws across the diamond for the 3rd out, but not before what's his name? Valdez. A 2-run shot to put the Pirates up by 2. They now lead 5-4. And now the Yankees have to play from behind. Tough one. Tough one. Yankees got to try to string something back. I think they have 3, 4, 5 due up. I think that's Goldie, Belly, and Jazz. No, definitely not Bronx Bombers. Definitely not. Definitely not a good trade for the Yankees. Yeah, he looks rough, Cruz. He looks really bad. And Joe's a little update from Joe. The Red Sox are up 3-1. Ugh. Everything going right for them. Nothing seeming to go the Yankees' way. As Goldschmidt steps in, we're here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ashcraft back on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. Clean inning last time around. Settling down. First pitch to Goldschmidt. Curveball in there. Strike 1. Reached on that fielder's choice in the first. That was hit to 3rd, which eventually Rice scored on. See, hits one up the middle, past the diving Lau. It's a base hit for Paul Goldschmidt. A nice liner into center field. Be huge for them if he could get going, because the news on Stanton I just saw today are not good. Really no timetable for him to return. So if Goldschmidt could provide anything, that would be big. And his defense, we know what he provides defensively. Bellinger at the dish. He watches ball 1 go low. He's singled back in the second. Back in the first, I should say. 1-0. Cut on and missed. Yes, sir, Mighty. I don't think so either, Charles. I'm preparing for the worst with that. 1-1 to Bellinger. Outside, 2-1. Yeah, I know. That's the bad. All these wins have to be big. All these wins are huge or they're critical for the Yankees. The 2-1 to Bellinger downstairs, 3-1 now. The 3-1, Bellinger fouls it off. Full count now. Back with the dive is Goldschmidt. He's on the IL. Adley, that's not good. I wanted Adley. He would have been great. Payoff pitch to Bellinger. Bellinger grounds one over to second. Over to the bag for one. Back over to first, not in time. It's a fielder's choice. Pirates get one out. Headphones bothering me again. So Bellinger's aboard first with one out. That's Jazz Chisholm Jr. digging back in. A 3-run shot in the first for Jazz. He's got 3 of those in his last 7. Looking to give him another spark here. First pitch to Chisholm. Inside, ball 1. First pitch to Jazz. Cut on and missed. Should be second pitch, actually. Broadcast is behind. They don't have the ball they threw. So 1-1 on Jazz. Even though Yes says 0-1. Oh, 1. Fouled off. 1-2 now on Chisholm. Time called by Jazz. Yeah, that's it, Caswell. Gotta be situational with your hitting. Timely hitting is important. Definitely. One, 2 to Jazz. Jazz grounds one foul. The 0-2. Downstairs. 1-2. I feel like he has another ball on him, though. Yankees are a game and a half back of first. Red Sox 6 games back of first. The Orioles 8. Blue Jays are out of it, 10.5. The 1-2. outside. 2-2 now. Dominguez waiting on deck. Two. Chisholm hits a high fly ball. Did he do it again? Tailing towards the pole. It is gone. Second of the day for Jazz, and that puts the Yankees back up top. They lead now 6-5. A 2-run shot for the Yankees second baseman. A big homer and an even bigger day at the dish for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Make it 4 homers in his last 7. "6-5 Yankees lead now. A little back and forth action. First pitch to Dominguez in there. Strike 1. Dominguez lined out to center last AB. Upstairs 1-1 on the Martian. Definitely a great sign to see Jazz Chisholm hitting. He's been rough this year, but man, past couple games, the past 2 games at least, he's been huge and he's been clutch. Yankees were down 5-4, but Jazz just put him up 6-5, baby. Dominguez rifles one. It's a base hit. That ball was steamed off the bat of Jason Dominguez. He's aboard first. 107 off the bat for the Martian. The bats are starting to heat up. Hey, wouldn't that be fun, Caswell? Ryan McMahon's up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to him. McMahon's going to hit one now into right field for a base hit. First pitch swinging. Yankee third baseman ambushing Ashcraft. Make it 3 hits in a row. Actually, make it 4 hits in a row. Goldschmidt single, Jazz is homer. Dominguez is single, and now McMahon. I don't know, Joe. Now just imagine a healthy Judge in this lineup, and maybe another piece via trade. A Ryan Jeffers possibly. A Luis Arias maybe. Just imagine adding that to this lineup. So now Austin Wells is in. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the second over to first base. He needs something here. It's been a year to forget for Austin Wells. He's been horrific. First pitch downstairs, ball 1. I know the one. I mean, especially Sean Dominguez's last hit. That was. I know Goldschmidt was there, but 107 almost at the skull off Dominguez's bat. 2-0 now on Wells. Just tuning in, Yankees lead 6-5 here in the bottom of the third. It's been an exciting one so far. Runners on first and second with only 1 out. Yankee catcher Austin Wells batting 8th at the plate. Ahead in the count 2-0. Here's the pitch from Ashcraft. It's in there. 2-1 on Wells. The 2-1 is in there. 2-2. And that was a 2-strike approach for Jazz. Remember, that was a pretty long and lengthy at-bat Jazz worked to send that into the seats. Good to see him finally turn it around. As Wells calls time. Waiting on deck is Jose Caballero. The 2-2. Wells pops one into the air. It's going to drop. Third baseman Gonzalez bobbles it. Throw over to first. Not in time. The bases are loaded with one out. We'll see how they rule that. Probably an error, I'd say. I mean, Gonzalez bobbled it. He has not looked sharp out of third base today. A pop-up that's got to be an error on Gonzalez. I'd be shocked if they give Wells a hit. Either way, though, Cabby's up. He's 1 for 1 today. First pitch to him. Make him 2 for 2 as he hits one down the left field line. Dominguez is in to score. McMahon is in to score. They're hold up Wells at third. It's a 2-run double for Jose Caballero, making an 8-5 lead now. The bats are thriving tonight. Caballero wasting no time. Just hooked it fair. It bounced off the line, actually. And that brings home 2. No, Joe. Still the catcher. Still a catcher position that needs someone. We need someone behind the plate. I think that trade's definitely possible. And bullpen. First pitch to Grisham, as the Yankees have batted around, I believe. Have they? Yeah. Oh, no. No, they haven't. I don't believe. They gave Wells a hit for that? That's crazy. The 1-0 to Grisham. Grisham tattoos one foul. 1-1. 7th batter. Okay. Yeah, definitely Ashcraft's last. Got a lefty warming up. Isert. The 1-1. Grisham grounds one. Diving play by Lau. He's going to throw it over to first. Wells will stay put at third. That's a run-saving play by Brandon Lau. Really good defense by the Pirates' second baseman. Robbed Grisham of an RBI hit. So now Ben Rice is up. Rice 0 for 1 with a walk in the first. First pitch. Rice fouls one off. 0-1. %, Mighty. First pitch, or second, I should say, is fouled off. 0-2 now. Back-to-back splitters on the outside third of the plate to Rice. Rice fouls one off again. We'll do it again at 0-2 on the Yankee DH. Sarah Tyler, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. 8-5 Yankee lead. Ben Rice looking to add to that. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from Ashcraft. Rice fouls it off again. 2 outs in the inning. It's been a high-scoring game so far. Lots of excitement. Ashcraft now 70 pitches deep, about to throw pitch number 71. 0-2. Great take by Rice outside. Yeah, you think that's not the craziest thing to think, Joe, what they're due. One-two to Rice. Swung on and missed. Got him with the curveball, but that's not before the Yankees strike for 4. A 2-run shot by Chisholm and a 2-run double by Jose Caballero make this an 8-5 game. We got ourselves a ball game here as we move to the top of the 4th inning. Let's just shut down these Pirates, baby. Shut them down. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, Kaz. Well, fantastic way to start the week. Back here in the Bronx, top of the 4th inning, Ryan Weathers back on the mound. He's looking to emulate the success the Yankees bats had. Henry Davis up, he's 0 for 1. Lined out to Jose Caballero. Red Sox up 3-2, Joe says, in the bottom of the 5th. Thanks for the update. 66 pitches for Weathers. He gets set. Kick steals from the windup. First pitch to Davis. Davis inside, ball 1 on the Pirate catcher. The 1-0. Chased it in the dirt. 1-1. Yes, press the like, everybody. One from Weathers. Downstairs. 2-1. The 2-1 from Weathers. Chased it down. 2-2. The 2-2 to Davis. Davis swings a one, sends it over to third. It's going to go foul. We're seeing another 2-2. Two from Weathers. Downstairs. Did he go around? No, he did not. Full count now on Henry Davis. Payoff pitch from Weathers. Davis fouls one off his back. We're seeing another 3-2. Another payoff pitch from Weathers. Davis hits one into left field. It's going to drop in front of Bellinger for a base hit. Davis will stay put at first. It's a leadoff single. Yeah, he was a monster in college, Caswell. Like I said earlier, first overall pick out of Louisville. Really hasn't translated in the big leagues, though. See, though, picks up a leadoff single. Cook at the dish. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to him. Fouls it straight back. 0-1. on the Pirates center fielder. Oh, 1. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. I'm Billy Cook. Yeah, definitely so, Charles. As he's 76 pitches deep into this one. Makes you think if there's even a 5th inning in sight for Ryan Weathers. Greatly depends on this inning. 0-2 from the Yankee southpaw downstairs, 1-2. One, two. Cook grounds one over to third. McMahon bobbles it. It's off his glove. He's not going to have a play. A rare defensive blunder from Ryan McMahon. You don't see that every day. That's an error, I believe. If they don't score that, an error. Oh, wow. Uncharacteristic by the Yankee third baseman. Usually a human vacuum cleaner. That puts runners on first and second. Nobody out. Back to the top of the order. Nick Gonzalez up. RBI single back in the second. Angel Chivillia is warming up. This is our guy right here. You know me, I love him out in the bullpen. First pitching Gonzalez in there. Strike 1. Joe says Yankees win 19-18. Wouldn't that be a thriller? That's like that Twins game back in 2019. 0-1 is in there 0-2. Ended with that terrific catch in center field by Aaron Hicks. What a classic that was. Oh, 2 to Gonzalez downstairs. 1-2 now. Wouldn't that be some football score, Charles, right? One, 2 from Weathers. Gonzalez grounds one over to second, 2-ball. Jazz steps on the back for 1, slings it over to Goldschmidt for a double play. A huge twin killing. 2 outs now. Runner aboard third. Oh, that was huge. Much needed. Brandon Lau's up. First pitch to him. Cut on and missed. 0-1. I do think this will be Weathers' last batter no matter what, facing him from the left side as Reynolds waits on deck. Allows 0 for 2 today. The 0-1 downstairs. 1-1. A line out and a strikeout today for Lau. The 1-1. Chased it high. 1-2. $85 pitches for Weathers. Runner aboard third. Yankees up by 3 here in the top of the 4th. The 1-2 to Lau's outside, 2-2. Uh-huh. 100% Charles. Hopefully he's not as a pirate. That's what I was talking about, T-Road. Hey, what's up, T-Road? Good to see you. Jacob Petruzzi, how are we? As Loud calls time. Well, if all the people just tuning in, it looks like we got a fun one tonight. 13 runs scored in the first 4 innings. 8-5 Yankee lead. Runner aboard third, 2 outs, a 2-2 count on Loud. Here's the pitch from Weathers. Swung on a miss. Got him. The Pirates threaten, but Ryan Weathers gets the long end of the stick and strikes out Loud. He keeps this at a 3-run game as we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees looking for some insurance runs. Oh, man. He's always going to give you a heart attack. He's always going to make you worry, Ryan Weathers. No doubt about it. Always get worried when he's pitching, man. Yeah, I mean, Weathers would have been a great guy to have in the home run derby throwing to you. Let's hope the Yankees can get some more runs put up on the board. Wilbur Dotto in. He's got an inflated 5.89 ERA, looking like Camilo Duvall's evil cousin. Paul Goldschmidt leading off. First pitch to him is down. Called strike. 0-1. Goldschmidt singled back in the 3rd and later came around to score on Jazz's homer. 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, 2 to Goldschmidt. Ooh, good breaking ball. In there, strike 3. 1 out. Yeah, that's true, T-Road. It's player development, man. Pirates have shined in it. Bellinger up. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch to the Yankee cleanup hitters upstairs, ball 1. Another all-star appearance this year for Cody Bellinger. Been pretty good for the most part of it. I know, Caswell, it's rough. Never healthy, man. The 1-0. In there. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. I don't think so, Charles. I might be wrong, but I'll take a I'll take a look for you. I'll do some digging. The 1-2, Bellinger fouls it straight back. No, this is his rookie season, actually. 23 years of age. Youngster. 1-2 to Bellinger. way upstairs, 2-2. Two. Bellinger hits one behind home plate straight back and high. It will go foul. Two. Bellinger somehow fouls that pitch off. It was almost in the dirt. Stays at 2-2. Good battle by Cody. Two. Fouled off again. Keep it going. Two to Bellinger. Cut on and miss. Dotto wins that battle with the fastball at 95. 2 outs now. Gotcha, Charles. Okay. Well, Jazz Chisholm digging back in. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. 5 of the 8 runs scored. First pitch to Jazz. Jazz check swing, fouls it off. Fastball at 100 miles per hour. Oh, 1 downstairs. 1-1 now on Jazz. Just like that, Chaz's OPS is creeping up. Was in the low 700s. It's now up to 730. Can we get 3 bombs, says Charles. Let's see. The 1-1 to Chisholm. Call it strike. Jazz is going to challenge. Let's see where we're at. Curveball near the top of the zone. Jazz thought it was high. ABS says it's a strike. Just clipped the top of the zone. Even playing field now. Both teams with 1 challenge left. And it's now a 1-2 count on Chisholm. One, 2 to Jazz. Jazz chased a ball at his neck. Rough at bat, even though he's hit 2 balls into the seats for us today. Yankees keep it at 8-5 as we move to the top of the 5th. Hey, George, do you think it's fair for a 35-year-old who played 11 years in Japan to be considered an MLB rookie for a decade? No. I definitely think they should be considered. I mean, I don't know who you're referring to, but I think definitely that whatever the situation is, if this is your first time, T-Road, in Major League Baseball, you should be considered a rookie, even if you're coming over from Japan. Okamoto's 35? Wow. But 100%, if he deserves it, he's got my vote. He's had a good year, I think, Okamoto. I kind of wanted him for the Yankees. Kazuma Okamoto. I wanted him. Yeah, I mean, the numbers, 231, 22 long balls, though, kind of the opposite of what we expected from him. We expected a high average, not as much slug, but long balls have been a constant for him this year. 6'1", 220. 768 OPS. He is 30. He is 30 though. He's 30. I think he would have been great in a Yankee uniform too. As Ryan Weathers goes back out there for the fifth, 80 pitches even, or I think that says 88. I can't see from where the TV is. But Brian Reynolds is in. 0-1 the count. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Reynolds grounds one over to short. Cabby's got it. Throw across the diamond in time to retire Reynolds. 1 up, 1 down. So yeah, 89 pitches for Weathers. Beauty and the Beast. Valdez back up. We know what he did last at bat. Launched a 3-run shot the opposite way. An absolute bomb. Or a 2-run shot, excuse me. 436 off the bat. 106 the exit velo. An 0-1 count. 91 pitches for Weathers upstairs. Oh, wow. Charo's reporting the Orioles have a 4-3 lead over the Red Sox. Look at that. The 1-1 from Weathers. Outside, 2-1. And Schlittler. Don't forget Caswell. 2-1 on Valdez in a hitter's count. Makes you wonder how much more Weathers has. 93 pitches deep. What kind of challenge was that? Austin Wells challenged a pitch way above the zone. And now the Yankees are out of challenges. Ugh. Here's the 3-1. Inside. That might have been worth challenging, but you wasted it, Wells. So it's a walk to Valdez. He's aboard first for Ryan O'Hearn. Yeah, Mighty, but you got to take into consideration all the more recent Japanese players to come overseas, as the first pitch to O'Hearn is swung on a miss. I still think he should get votes. And I understand he's not in like a Murakami situation where he's not young, but I think he should still get consideration. Single by O'Hearn. He's 1 for 2 in an 0-2 hole, though. Celia, how we doing tonight? Good to see you. Yankees up 8-5 here in the top of the 5th inning. Oh, 2. Check swing. Did he go around? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Thank you very much, Celia. I appreciate it. Yankees got some offense going for them tonight. Pickoff move. Back with a dive as Valdez almost had him leaning. So that pitch is fouled off. Still 1-2 on O'Hearn. O'Hearn was honestly a pretty hyped up prospect. Coming through with the Royals. Never really clicked. Went over to Baltimore and had a really good tenure with the Orioles. Signed a nice contract with the Pirates, and he's done great this year. The 1-2. Cut on a miss, though. Strike 3. Weathers kind of getting into a groove now. He's got 5 strikeouts. As Boone makes the walk out to the mound. It looks like they're going to pull Weathers with the righty Marcell Ozuna coming up. Ozuna's 1 for 2 on the day. And Angel Chivilli will be coming in. My guy right here. I really like how he's been throwing the ball out of the pen. Sick. 4-4 now. Red Sox Orioles. Thank you very much, Charles. Bieber. I don't know if he should have been an all-star, honestly, T-Road. His numbers are really good, but I don't know if they're all-star worthy. But I think he's definitely a great player that probably deserves more recognition. But yeah. So Angel Chivilli, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I hope that's the right pronunciation. But he will be coming in. He looked excellent yesterday versus the Dodgers. So let's hope he keeps that mojo flowing. He does, but he's got a nasty changeup, Charles. He throws his changeup most of the time, actually. Off of first is Valdez. Ozuna at the plate. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. First pitch from Chivilli. Outside, ball 1. A slider at 91. Yesterday, Chivilli threw 20 pitches. The 1-0 from the righty. Outside, 2-0. Is inside, so coming out of the pen, a little wild. 3-0 now on Ozuna. All 3 pitches now really close. Called strike on Ozuna. 3-1 now. As Ozuna sends one straight back. Full count now. So Chivilli looking for a big out coming out of the pen. After being down 3-0, he's worked the count back to full. Looking to set down Ozuna and leave that runner stranded at first. Time is called by the batter. Here's the payoff. Outside, ball 4, he walked him. Maybe a little wild coming out. First and second with 2 outs. Yankees up by 3. The tying run now is at the dish in Jared Trolio. 1 for 2, a 2-run ground rule double back in the second. Gonna send up a pitch hitter, though. Jacob Gonzalez. Makes you wonder if Trolio's hurt. It's a very interesting move. Gonzalez is up, so they bring the lefty in, but still, Trolio swung a good bat. Let's see what Jacob Gonzalez can do here. Batting .250 on the year. Again, they go to the lefty in the 5th inning. Biggest step out of the game. First pitch, Gonzalez, low, ball 1. George, looks like Tampa Bay is taking care of business against Toronto, which means the Yankees have 0. Yeah, 100%. 100% T-Road. But like Evan said a really while back, the AL is very weak this year. As Gonzalez rifles one into right field. Nice grab by Dominguez, though. A good piece off the bat of Gonzalez, but Dominguez tracks it down. He will lead off next inning. Still a 3-run lead. But yeah, T-Road, like Evan was saying, the AL is really weak this year. Like, this is all up for the Yankees for grabbing. And like I said, look at the way the lineups played today. Now imagine that lineup with an above-average catcher. I'm not going to name names, Ryan Jeffers, but imagine a catcher in this lineup who can handle the bat well. And imagine a healthy Aaron Judge. That's not a bad lineup at all, T-Road. You know, the lineup could possibly be looking like Grish, Grish, Rice, Judge. They've loved to put Bellinger in the cleanup spot. No problem with that. He's batting 5th. You got Jazz batting 6th. Cody's batting 4. Jazz batting 5th. Possibly Jeffers batting 6th. I'm honestly putting Dominguez. I'm keeping Dominguez in this lineup because I really don't think Stanton's coming back anytime soon. I'm putting Dominguez 7, McMahon 8, and Cabby 9. Not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen, with a fully healthy rotation of Schlittler, Fried, Cole, Rodon, and possibly Clark Schmidt. That sounds good to me, baby. With a bullpen that listen, is improving. A bullpen you might add a piece or two for. Do I think Mason Miller is realistic? No. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Do I think it will happen? No. But I do think there's definitely possibility for the Yankees to get 1 or 2 more bullpen pieces. Like I said, the AL is very open. And I'll repeat the lineup. Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Jazz, Jeffers, Dominguez, we're mad. McMahon, Cabby. Speak of the devil, Jason Dominguez in. And like I said, I don't see Stanton coming back anytime soon, unfortunately. And I like the way Dominguez is swinging it. So if you want to put him in right field, or even if you want to nurse Judge back into the swing of things and you want to DH him sometimes, put Dominguez out there. But of course, if Judge is fully healthy, DH Dominguez. He's not that good in the field, but his bat's giving him reason to play, and his speed. He's in a 1-1 count now. Dotto fires. Dominguez takes high, 2-1. And a Ryan Jeffers move I like. Not asking them to get a superstar catcher. I don't think Hunter Goodman gets traded. I don't think they... it's not them saying the Yankees don't want him. I'm saying I don't think the Rockies want to give him up. All I'm saying is get an above-average catcher, with which Ryan Jeffers certainly is. Looking pretty good, baby. 2-2 on Dominguez. He's 1 for 2 today with that rocket single. Jacob Gonzalez stays in at shortstop. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll see another. I see a lot of potential in Dominguez, man. I really like what this kid brings to the table. And that's why I'm keeping him in this lineup. The 2-2. Downstairs, good take. Full count now on the Yankee right fielder. Payoff pitch. Downstairs, did he go around? Yes, he did, says the third base umpire. Questionable call. I'll check the replay when it comes up on the screen. Yeah, he went around. Yeah, that's a swing and a half. So yeah, Dominguez down on strikes. 1 out in the inning. And that brings up Ryan McMahon, who singled into right field last at bat. First pitch to him, cut on a miss, strike 1. You know, if the offense gets a little better, Ryan McMahon looks like a lot better hitter, and they have it on the screen. Last 36 games, a 263 average. I'm not mad about that at all for McMahon. 1-1. I'm not mad at that at all. The defense is great besides tonight. 1-0 downstairs. 2-1, it should say on your screen. They missed the first strike. Average now at 219. Two downstairs. 3-1 now on McMahon. So Charles says the name of that Yankee is Doc Ellis. All right. 3-1. McMahon grounds one over to second. Now has it. Fires over to first. 2 outs now in the inning. Well, after an abysmal start by Ashcraft, Dotto really picking up a lot of the slack on the pitching side for Pittsburgh. His first pitch to Wells fouled off, strike 1. You know, this is the biggest downside of the Yankee lineup is the catching position. Do they keep Wells as a backup? Possibly. Need a new starter, though. Season an 0-1 count. Nobody on, 2 outs in the inning. Here in the bottom of the 5th. That's it. Outside, they say 1-1. The 1-1 inside. It wasn't a 3-0 pitch, Joe. They had it wrong. They had the score bug wrong on yes. It was 3-1. The 2-1 to Wells inside 3-1. Yeah, T-Road, I really think Ryan Jeffers is a great idea. I think they would want to give him up, honestly. Three 1. Wells grounds one foul. Full count now. Dotto looking to have a clean 1-2-3 inning. Really impressed out of the bullpen. As well as grounds went over to second. Nice play on the slide by Lau. Over to first. He's been making some highlight reel plays tonight as the Yankees go down 1-2-3. Moving over to the top of the 6th inning. So an 8-5 Yankee lead. Yeah, Dotto's looked great out of the bullpen for Pittsburgh. Let's see. Angel Chivilli's still coming out of the bullpen. Let's see how he's faring. I like what I've seen so far, though. So showing an update out in Boston, as it looks like the Orioles have taken in a 5-4 lead. And Charles with the update as well. Error by the Red Sox second baseman. Yeah, Hunter Goodman slugged 3 homers the other day. He's up to 30. Chivilli back in. Davis leading things off. First pitch to the Pirate backstop. A high fly ball. It will go foul. That ball was crushed by Davis. Little too out in front. Davis 1 for 2 today. Dax, how we doing today? 8-5 Yankee lead here in the top of the 6th inning. 0-1. Inside 1-1. One. Outside 2-1 now. Yeah, I really, Charles, I really don't see Goodman going anywhere. I don't see the Rockies trading him. 2-1. Great changeup. Davis swung right through it. 2-2 now. Brent Hedrick warming up in the bullpen. The 2-2. Lofted in the air over to right field. Dominguez got to beat on it. He gets under it, and he's got it for the first out. Only 26, Hunter Goodman. Well, he's at 30 homers this year right now. He hit 31 last year. Wow, what a season for Hunter Goodman. Looks like there's a pinch hitter in for the Pirates as he hits the first pitch into left field. Bellinger going near the corner. He's got it. Nice grab by Cody Bellinger for the second out. Goodman coming out of the University of Memphis. 5'11", 220. 30 homers on the year. 257 average. OPS at 887. He is having a fine year. Jim, how we doing today? Nick Gonzalez back up. First pitch to him. Gonzalez grounds went over to Shirk. Caballeros got it. Over to first. 1-2-3 inning for Angel Chivilli. He has been phenomenal out of the pen. As we move to the bottom of the 6th inning, 8-5 Yankee lead here. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Well, they've produced 8 so far, Jim. They've looked good. Getting into a little bit of a bullpen battle. Dottle coming out of the pen for the Pirates has looked great, and Chiavilli coming out of the pen for the Yankees has been phenomenal. Back here in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning, 9 and top due up. Jose Caballero back in. He had a big 2-run double a few innings ago. Dotto still in. First pitch to Cabby upstairs. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 1. Cabby's 2 for 2 today. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. 1-1. Jake Magnum out in center field. Coming in for Billy Cook. The 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. Two one. Good pitch. A nice cutter on the outside part of the plate. 2-2 now. 2-2 to Cabby. Cabby reaches for one, sends it into the Pirates dugout. So 2-2 count. Two pitch to Caballero, reaches out and fouls it off again. Two. Cabby shards one out between second baseman and the right fielder. Right fielder coming on. He's got it for the first out. Do you think we need to set a pitcher for the... Yeah, 100% T-Road. Obviously, if you do trade for Mason Miller, which I don't see happening, but like I said, it's possible. He's your closer, but yeah, I like Fernando Cruz a lot. I think right now he's your setup man. It's never bad to have 2 setup men, right? I think Cruz is more stationed for the 7th inning. Like I could definitely see him coming out next inning, even though Hedrick's been warming up. And of course, yeah, I think we see Cruz in the 8th. Or maybe even save, because Bednar threw like 30-something pitches last night. It's interesting to see, or I should say, it's going to be interesting to see how they close this one out tonight. 0-1 to Grisham's way outside, 1-1. There's a surplus of bullpen arms, so I'm confident they're fine one. And I think that's definitely the most probable addition. Obviously, the most desperate is catcher, but I think it's pretty safe to say they're going to get at least one bullpen arm. It's the 1-1 to Grisham's high, 2-1. Grish is 0 for 3 today. This guy's so relaxed at the plate, so nonchalant. The 2-1. Big swing at that, though, 2-2. Two. Grisham fouls it off again. Yeah, I mean, the bullpen's hit or miss, honestly, Jim. Two. Ooh, froze him with the slider. Dotto's fantastic out of the bullpen today. 5th strikeout. 2 outs in the inning. Hey, I saw rumors that Luke Weaver possibly could be coming back to the Yankees. I don't hate that at all. We know how bad the Mets season has been, but Luke Weaver's been a sole bright spot for them. As Rice is back up, first pitch to him. In there, Yankees out of challenges. Nothing Rice can do there. 0-1. Weaver in 40 innings of work, a 2.03 ERA, 43 Ks, a whip under 1. He's been phenomenal. As Rice rips one into right field, a base hit to keep the inning going, a 2-out single here in the bottom of the 6th for Ben Rice. Yeah, I think that's definitely an option to bring Weaver back. Goldschmidt back up. First pitch to him is downstairs, ball 1. It's low again, 2-0. Goldschmidt's 1 for 3 today, singled and came around to score on Jazz's second homer back in the 3rd. This year, though, he's been very consistent, Kaz. The 2-0 to Goldie. Big swing and miss, 2-1. Yeah, I like Jeffers as the most probable catcher option. Again, don't think they get Goodman, but I think Jeffers is fairly reasonable and a great guy to get. Downstairs 3-1. Wow, 5-5 tie now in the 8th. Orioles Red Sox. They're feisty, those Red Sox. Rice Aroni, yeah, he's aboard first. Three-one. Big swing at that. Ball gets loose, though, from Davis. Rice will stay put at first, though. If he basically slung it out of his glove in front of him. No real chance for Rice to get to second. 55 pitches coming up for Dotto out of the bullpen. I'm guessing he's a starter. He's a rookie. He's coming up. This is a guy the Pirates really should have make a couple starts. Payoff pitch to Goldschmidt. Fouls it off. Because he's really impressed me today. Here's the payoff pitch to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt, sky high into left field, coming on his Reynolds. He's under it. He's got it for the 3rd out. Yankees leave a man stranded. Still an 8-3 game, or an 8-5 game, a 3-run game, as we move to the top of the 7th inning. Well, we had an explosive start, but game coasting now. Moving by pretty good. Let's hope the Yankees can keep it going. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how they close this one out with Bednar probably not available today with all the pitches he just threw. Well, Ben Rice hit 50 long balls this year. I think 50 is a high number. We could bet on 40. Let's take a look at where he's at right now. He's at 29 right now. He eclipsed his 26 last year. I think it's possible, honestly. 50, he's got to get in a groove though. But I think it's possible. He's been hitting though. Just saw him get a base stock last inning. Yeah, Doc Ellis, Charles was correct. Brett Hedrick enters to face the lefty Brandon Lau. So Angel Chavilli's day is done, and it was phenomenal. First pitch to Lau, swinging strike 0-1 on the Pirates' second baseman. No hits, but we've seen him make some nifty plays in the field as he takes ball one low. One. Cut on and missed. 1-2 now. These lefties have definitely had Lau's number today. The 1-2. Lau grounds one over to first. Goldschmidt has it. He'll take it to the bag himself for the first out. 45 is a reasonable number, I think. I think that'd be a fantastic. I mean, he's already having a fantastic year. As Brian Reynolds back in, 1-2 today. He takes strike one. A single walk and a run scored today for the Pirates left fielder. Oh, 1. Downstairs 1-1. One. Reynolds fouls it off his calf. 1-2 now. Good splitter from Brent Hedrick. The 1-2. Got him looking. Another strikeout for the lefty. Looking good today. 2 outs now here in the top of the 7th inning. It's definitely a good number to shoot for, Caswell. As Valdez digging back in, 1-2 today with a 2-run shot back in the second. Or I think that was the third. I don't know. 308, 13 homers, 34 ribbies, OPS 1137. What a year. 0-1. Downstairs 1-1. The 1-1. Big cut at the fastball. Can't connect. 1-2. Yeah, definitely, Caswell. Judge gets back. Rice gets a little more protection, too, keep in mind. 1-2. Cut on and miss, strike 3. A smooth inning of work for Brent Hedrick as we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. Still an 8-5 Yankee lead. Be right back. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, but I will be back in due time. All right, we're back. Quick bathroom break. Good thing I did it during the 7th inning stretch, and we are ready to go. 8-5 Yankee lead, cruising into the bottom of the 7th inning. Not 9:30. But we are back. Hold on one second. But we're ready to go. Big day at the plate for Jazz Chisholm. 2 homers, 5 ribbies on the day. Also a good production day from Jose Caballero. Rough start for Weathers, but the bats prevailed. And now we bring you to the bottom of the 7th inning. Brandon Eisert on the mound, a 6.44 ERA. Ugh. Rough year, but they bring him on to face the lefty Cody Bellinger. The 0-1 downstairs, 1-1. And also the lefty Jazz Chisholm Jr. who waits on deck. And the lefty McMahon following by the lefty Wells, so definitely a smart move bringing a lefty in. The 1-1 to Belly. In the dirt again. 2-1. Tim Hill warming up in the Yankee pen. 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2 now on Cody Bellinger. The 2-2 in the dirt. Full count now. Payoff pitch to Bellinger. Bellinger fouls it off. And that's the hope, Caswell. That's the hope. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, man. Payoff pitch to Bellinger again is hit over to shortstop. He's got it. Gonzalez over to first. 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Jazz Chisholm Jr. walking back up to the plate. 2 for 3 today. 2 long balls, 5 ribbies. Big day for Jazz. Looking to make it even bigger. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch is fouled off. 0-1. Belly hustles every play. Oh, 1 to Chisholm. Upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1. Big swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 1-2 now. Let's go Yankees, says Charles. They're getting close to it. Getting there. One, two. In the dirt. Isert's trying to find that strike 3 pitch to throw to Chisholm. Not happening. Dominguez waits on deck, taking swings from the right side. Switch hitter. The 2-2. Downstairs. Good lead. Full count now on Chisholm. Payoff pitch to Jazz. Jazz cuts on a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs down the bottom of the 7th inning. As Jason Dominguez coming up to the plate. Dominguez 1 for 3 today. Hit a rocket single up the middle at 107 off the bat. Back in the 3rd. Came around to score on Caballero's 2-run double. First time we see him from the right side of the plate today. First pitch inside. Ball 1 on Dominguez. The 1-0. Dominguez, a high fly ball into left field coming in now. Reynolds chasing for it. He's got it on the run. Nice play by Brian Reynolds. And the Yankees go down quickly again. Still an 8-5 lead as we bring it to the top of the 8th inning. Looking like Tim Hill's coming in. But we got a win coming soon, folks, it looks like. The bats have been going. The bullpen's been steady. JJ, what is up, my guy? Good to see you. I mean, the way Jazz has been hitting, it's hard. It's definitely hard to say. I want to give Volpe some at bats. You know, he didn't look bad at all yesterday, Kaz. The thought I'm having is put Cabby at second, because you got to play Caballero every day. But I'm putting Cabby maybe at third and Volpe at short, and then Jazz stays at second. That's kind of the way I'm possibly looking at it. Can't take Cabby out, but I want to give Volpe some more reps, man. He's been playing decent, as much as a lot of Yankee fans hate to hear it. Tim Hill's in, 4.34 ERA. He's set to face, some lefties. First pitch to the lefty Ron O'Hearn is in there, 0-1 here in the top of the 8th inning. 0-1, cut on and missed. 0-2 now. Good sinker by Hill. Fernando Cruz is warming up, so it looks like he's in position to get the save. Oh, 2. Downstairs, 1-2. I don't think Jazz. Yeah, 100% Kaz, because Jazz is going to get paid next year. I think he does a lot of stuff that makes us scratch our heads, but you're not getting that kind of performance out of a second baseman and many other players. He's going to get a bag, I think. Who even knows what's going to happen next year? But yeah, I do think this is the last year we see Jazz in pinstripes, unfortunately. But we got Lombard coming. As O'Hearn grounds one over to second. Speak of the devil, Jazz has a jump throw to first. He airmailed Goldschmidt. Couldn't complete the play. I think that should be a base hit. That's a tough play to make, honestly. I think that's a hit. I wouldn't give Jazz an error there, but it's a good job getting to that. He tried to get rid of it as fast as he could. Just overshot Goldschmidt by a little bit. But Lombard's going to be up next year as first pitch to Ozuna's in there, strike one. And I'll say this. If Lombard is the start, if Lombard's on this lineup next year, Volpe's at second base, as that's outside 1-1. Lombard is by far the best defensive infielder in the Yankee system. I'll die on that hill. This kid is a monster defensively. He's going to play shortstop. He's going to rock the world there defensively. And Volpe's going to play second. McMahon probably at third. If nothing happens, I'm not too happy with that infield, honestly, unless Lombard becomes the future. I don't know if he does that year one, but Tim Hill really missing calls right here. That's a strike. But Yankees are out of challenges because Austin Wells challenged to pitch almost 2 inches above the zone. The 3-1. Grounded. Here's a 2-ball over to second. Jazz flip to Cabby for one. Over to first. It's a twin killer. Double play. 2 outs now in the top of the 8th. Good play. Good feed to second. Strong throw by Cabby. Jacob Gonzalez up the lefty shortstop. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to him. Over to short. Cabby dives. Can't get it. It's a base hit into left for Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2. Good effort. Yeah, but he's a free agent next year, Kaz. I don't think the Yankees bring him back, honestly, next year. I don't see him coming back. The Red Sox won. Wow. So they're going to make a move to the bullpen. Tim Hill's going to exit with Henry Davis coming up. Davis 1 for 3 today. He hits left-handers pretty well. And they're going to bring in the righty Fernando Cruz. So Cruz coming in, looking for a 4-out save, I think. Well, let's see if they can hold on to it, Celia. Let's see what Cruz has in store for us, baby. Cruz, a good year, 2.40 ERA, 141, or excuse me, 41 innings pitched, 52 Ks. He's set to face the lefty, Magnum. Excuse me, there's a pinch hitter. No more Henry Davis. They're onto the bench. Who do we got here? Who's this friendly face? Because that's definitely not Henry Davis. Whoever it is, he's in a 1-0 count. Runner aboard first. The pitch from Cruz in there. 1-1. Tyler Callahan it is. 244, 3 homers, 51 ribbies, 774 OPS, 33 games played. Cruz floats in that splitter 1-2 now on Callahan. The 1-2. Swung and a miss. Got him a nasty splitter for Cruz, and he leaves him stranded. Going now to the bottom of the 8th inning, Yankees getting closer to victory. All right, bullpen's been rocking and rolling today. Chivilli, fantastic appearance out. Hendrick looked good. Hill looked good. And Cruz looking to finish that deal, baby. A few insurance runs wouldn't hurt at all either. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope, Caswell. Hey, it's been a good one so far. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate that. As Dennis Santana is into pitch. 7, 8, 9 due up. McMahon, Wells, and Caballero. First pitch to the Yankee third baseman inside. Ball 1 on Ryan McMahon. He singled back in the third. Penn's doing great, Jim. The 1-0. Downstairs. 1-1. Or 2-0, I should say. Excuse me. McMahon, high fly ball into left field, taking him back near the track, having some carry. Reynolds catches it just shy of the wall for the first out. Thank you, Jim. Wells is up. He's 1 for 3 with an air quote single back in the third. Really should have been an error. Whatever. First pitch to Wells is in there. 0-1. Oh, 1. Inside 1-1. One. Outside. Thank you, Caswell. Yeah, all the interviews I have on Instagram will be put there. You got some Ben Rice stuff I'll be posting there. Some Ben Rice interviews I got. Fernando Cruz, the guy we're seeing pitching, I've interviewed a few times. 2-1. Wells hits one. It's a base hit into right field. Look at that. Wells with a hit. But I recently interviewed Anthony Volpe as well. Just a lot of great stuff. You said it, Charles. He's going to be batting 5th tomorrow. So Cabby's up. Pretty good day for Jose Caballero. Good production out of him. Got to play him every day. First pitch to the Yankee shortstop is in there. 0-1. Maybe, Charles. Crazier things have happened. Boone loves his Wellesley. The 0-1 to Caballero. He's going to show bunt. Misses it. 0-2. Interesting strategy right there. Oh, 2. Caballero reaches for one, hits it right back to the pitcher, onto the second for one, over to first. It's a double play to end the inning. Yankees can't put any more on the board. They're heading over into the 9th inning, and Caballero and Santana having some words now. Santana needs to be restrained by his catcher. Caballero getting held back by the first base coach, and the benches have cleared. Dennis Santana very unhappy, and now the bullpens come out. Nothing really happening yet. Caballero being calmed down. Dennis Santana trying to get free, and he does. They got to put up they got 3 people restraining this maniac. Caballero getting pushed back. Santana still looking for blood, still trying to break free from the reins. You got the 2 catchers of the Pirates holding him back. And Santana's watching him like a hawk. This guy's crazy. The look in his eyes. He's trying to break free. So he's still trying to fight over to Caballero. And now Jazz is getting into it. Jazz is getting held back. Cabby giving him looks. Santana keeps getting ushered back towards the dugout. And mission accomplished for the Pirates. Get Dennis Santana out of here. Don't see that every day. And give a shout out to the Pirate dugout for just holding him back. This guy was going to attack Caballero if it wasn't for the Pirates. You had catchers in full gear holding him back. Well, that happened. 3 outs away, though, are the Yankees. Fernando Cruz coming in. I know, Charles. He's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if after the game he runs out onto the field. Yeah, he looked a little nuts to me. Yeah, I think that's true, Charles. I think that's definitely true. So, I don't know if any ejections were issued. Probably Santana got booted, but Cabby's back out there at shortstop. Showing replays of it. I guess Santana wasn't happy when Caballero called time or something like that. I don't know. Little girl stuff they're fighting over. So Santana said something to Caballero after he was recorded out at first base. He was ready to rock and roll, Dennis Santana. Good hustle by the catcher. It does make for good TV, Caswell. So Cruz is in, looking for a 4-out save. They keep showing replays of this lunatic. I don't know, Jim. The 1-0 is in there. 2-0 now. The 1-1 from Cruz. Dotted. 1-2. Challenge, though, by the batter. Let's see if he's right. Magnum challenges. It is a ball, says ABS. By a pretty wide margin, actually. 2-1. Cut on and missed. 2-2 now. Cruz looking to record the first out of the ninth. I think that's it, Joe. I think that's a good way to put it. The 2-2 from Fernando Cruz. Reaches out for one, pokes into left field. Bellinger's got a beat on it, and he's got it for the first out. Good to hear. Carlos Rodon will be throwing off the mound later this week. Good news for the Yankees. Good news indeed. First pitch to Gonzalez is in there, 0-1. Oh, 2 now on Gonzalez. Cruz looking for the next out. Oh, 2 from Cruz. Bounced in the dirt. 1-2 now on Gonzalez, who's 1 for 4 today. Lau waits on deck. 1-2 from Cruz. Froze him. Strike 3, a nasty splitter by Fernando Cruz. Challenge by Gonzalez, and it's a ball. It's high. Wow. Home plate umpire getting embarrassed this inning. Oh my gosh. Less than a centimeter above the zone, they say. Wow. Doesn't get much closer than that, folks. So 2-2 on Gonzalez. Here's the offering from Cruz. Got him that time swinging on the splitter. 2 outs now here in the top of the 9th inning. Yankees play tomorrow at 7:05, followed by a 1:35 game day on Wednesday. Rest day on Thursday, a 3-game set at the bank, followed by a 4-game set in Chi-Town. 7 straight, though, in Chicago, 4 with the White Sox and 3 with the Cubs. Brandon Lowen, 0 for 4. Cruz looking to make him 0 for 5. First pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. 2 strikeouts, a line out, and a ground out for Brandon Lowe. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Pirates down to their final strike. Yankee Stadium on their feet. As Lowe calls time, it's granted. Cruz gets set back on the mound. He gets the sign in from Wells. Stands in. Here comes the 0-2 from Cruz. Swung and missed. Got him. Strike 3. And Fernando Cruz records the 4-out save and completes the deal. An 8-5 win for the Yankees. 5 of those runs coming off the bat of Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's your player of the game. 2 homers today for Jazz. A 2-hit game for Jose Caballero with 2 ribbies as well. A fantastic relief outing by the Yankee bullpen in whole. Angel Chivilli coming out of the bullpen. You had Tim Hill, Brent Hedrick, and Fernando Cruz closing things out. A good sign of what's to come. The Yankees make it 2 in a row, as that's your ball game. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Appreciate everyone in the comments today. Definitely too hard to shout out all of you. We had a lot, but we had Kaz, we had Mighty, we had Charles, we had Jim, Celia was in here. I said Charles already. Just a lot to name all you guys, but fantastic stream. T Road was in here. A wonderful Mario was in here. A great stream, a great win, and let's hope they continue it coming on tomorrow, 7 o'clock. And Joe will be on tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Don't forget to miss that. And 5 o'clock tomorrow, History of the Yankees with Charles and Sean. Don't forget to miss that. Or don't miss that, I should say. So that's all for me here tonight. Fantastic stream. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And like, subscribe, whatever you got to do here on NY Yankee Media. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And have a great night. Let's go Yankees, baby.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.